Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for watching the Barry Beat podcast, streaming live to 802 Scoop from the Inside Scoop Studios, Main Street, Barre, Vermont. My name is Michael Booten, and with me is my co-host, Liam Hogan. Good evening. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
I can't complain too much.
It's been a while.
Huh?
I said it's been a while since we've been sitting here.
I know, 2 weeks. We haven't been here for 2 weeks. We took last week off because of the great celebration, 250th.
Mhm.
What'd you do on the 250th anniversary?
Well, I saw you for part of it.
You saw me on the 3rd. We went to the parade.
Yep.
And I coached you to come onto the Republican
Drafted.
draft. I drafted you to come onto the Republican float, which then we were heckled, which was great.
Yeah, it was super fun. The 4th, I didn't do a lot. I because of the fireworks and everything is kind of on the 3rd. Kind of took the 4th, went to the store, went and got a whole bunch of stuff to grill, put on the smoker, and we just did a bunch of food.
What'd you put on the smoker?
Well, on a side note, today I put a pork loin covered in barbecue sauce on the smoker, and then leg quarters, which I told you before the show. Found a super good deal at Hannaford. If anybody has extra freezer space, less than $1 a pound, chicken leg quarters.
So you didn't bring any here?
No, you want me to bring you raw leg quarters?
No, but cooked ones you can.
Oh yeah. The 4th though, I think I did a big pork butt.
So you smoked it?
Yep.
How long did it take you to smoke the pork butt?
12 hours.
Oh man. Do you have any left?
Nope.
Jerk.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
What?
Can see that you don't care. That's hateful.
I will remember that you're interested now, and I'll bring
I like smoked meat. I'm
Good.
not gonna lie. Very yummy. I have a smoker. I won it from Nelson's Ace Hardware. And it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it.
I love it because on the weekends, you want a dinner idea, you can just set it and forget it. You can do all your
Very
prep in the
true.
morning, put it on there, come dinner time. I tend to do other stuff to mine while it's smoking, but typically you can just set it out there
and forget it.
Forget about it.
That is a good thing with smokers.
And mine's wood pellets, so even better.
Yep. Mine's a wood pellet too. Well, mine's a Traeger. What is yours again?
A Pit Boss.
Pit Boss.
Sounds cool.
I think my neighbor has a Pit Boss or some sort of pit something. But he doesn't share his food, so that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll jump right in here. So yesterday we had Michael on a mission, and the charity was the Barre Partnership, and I figured since the Heritage Festival and the Barre Partnership does so much for our community, and granted that's their sole thing to do.
That's
but
what
they
do.
really do. They put a lot of work into making Barre vibrant. And so anyway, I did the Michael on the Mission yesterday for them, and we raised probably a little over $300, which super awesome.
Yeah.
Folks, thank you so very much. The previous month, we did Passion for Paws, and we raised almost $500.
Wow.
Yeah.
The average seems to be around 3 that you do every.
Yes, 3 is about the thing. And you know what? The thing that I don't think people really understand is that, I'm down there and I'm waitering for, 2 hours. It's just 2 hours of my life. But the thing that I don't think people really understand is that when I do that, Lisa, the owner, she pays full price for staffing, which she doesn't have to do if they're doing the waitering. So she is paying extra money. And in addition to that, she's she's paying the extra money, and the employees that are waiters and waitresses, they're also giving up extra money as well.
Right.
And it's definitely something that Tasty Bites deserves a lot of props for. And I would highly recommend that people go down there, patron her, patron Tasty Bites, because that it's not just they're allowing this to happen. She has to pay for that.
Yeah.
And the waiters and waitresses, they give up what they could make in addition.
Yeah.
They get paid above the minimum wage because they have to, because they're no longer being waiters and getting tips. But so they're giving something up. Lisa's giving something up. And when you go down there and you give, you're given to a good charity. And yeah, anyway, in case anybody wanted to know, that was a long rant for not a lot of payoff, I'm sure.
It's good to know.
Yeah, it is.
People don't know how that stuff works, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Concerts in the Park is on Wednesday, and the Rustics are going to be playing. Are you familiar with them?
No.
Neither am I.
Smash Mouth played at the Do Good Fest.
I was gonna make that comment. I was gonna talk about the Do Good Fest. We'll get to that. Anyway, so July 15th, 5:30 to 7 p.m. The Rustics, Concerts in the Park. Make sure you get it out there. Then at the Heritage Festival, which is like right around the corner, 2 weeks from now, we'll have Donna Thunder is going to be doing a talent show. Are you going to do that?
Do what?
You should do a talent show.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe eating all Raylene's candy.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Just
a
bring
talent.
Raylene's basket of candy and say, I can eat all this candy.
Could be. 5:15 p.m. The talent show.
Nice.
You're going to go.
Okay.
Well, going to sign up. You're going to do a talent.
Well, what day is that?
Do you do like bells? Ding ding. I could see that. Maybe knitting. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Knitting.
Not very nice. Yeah, so it's Donna Thunder, July 24th, 5:15 p.m. I saw her up at the Meltdown because they had posted about their jalapeno chicken melt. Oh my goodness. It was phenomenal. I had to go up there, and I ended up going up there, and it was amazing. I highly recommend it. I don't know if they still have it, but if they have the jalapeno poppers melt, get it. It's well worth it.
There you go.
And I saw Donna Thunder up there, and she told me about the talent show. She said that I should do it. Maybe I could start singing.
What are you going to do?
I could sing. Maybe I could sing.
You're not going to knit?
No, I don't knit. I could do 3D prints.
There you go. I can just see you up there knitting.
Knitting. I can't knit. I can't crochet. I can't knit. I can sew buttons on, and I can do like terrible sewing work, but I can do it.
There you go.
It's all that matters. Like, because if my clothes rip, I have to be able to sew them, and I am totally cheap when it comes to clothes. I don't like to buy clothes.
Yeah.
Hate buying clothes. I will fix them because I'm part of that generation that did that. So am I part of that generation, or is it just that I grew up with no money? That's probably what it was.
That's probably more likely.
So it's going to be beautiful this week for the most, like half of it anyway. Today, obviously, it was sunny. It was high of 81. Tomorrow is partly cloudy, high of 84. Then Tuesday, you've got a high of 91. So it's going to be toasty. Folks, if you know people that don't have air conditioning and they're older, you just want to check in on them because, when it gets that hot, it gets really hot in the house sometimes. Like my mom, her house doesn't ever go above like 70 degrees. I don't understand. I wish it was like that for me.
Me
I have to
too.
I use air conditioning, which we could get into, like how, in like Europe, there's 100,000 deaths
Oh.
a year due to heat.
Wow.
I think it was 100,000. Somebody can fact check me on that, but I think it was like 100,000. I'm just like, buy a freaking air conditioner.
or by
Like,
3.
Yeah, I feel like we live in 2026. Nobody should be dying from heat, especially in the developed world. I could understand if it was in like a third world country, but if you lived in a developed world and you're dying from heat,
Yep.
that's a problem.
Yeah,
Like
especially
air
100,000.
conditioning is like super. Although this is coming from us rich Americans that have air conditioning. It's like $100 for an air conditioner, and
Who knows how much it is in Europe?
well, you probably can't buy them in Europe.
Probably not.
No. Anyway,
That's
so
probably why they're dying.
Tuesday it's going to be
Toasty.
toasty.
I heard Wednesday it's going to be even worse.
No, Wednesday I show Wednesday 81 degrees, sunny.
That's a 95.
Thursday there's going to be some chance of rain, and Friday it's going to be cloudy, but Thursday is going to be 79. Just as a side note, and then Friday is going to be 73 with clouds, and Saturday is going to be rain, and Sunday is going to be rain. So
Good.
Yeah. And then August 4th, prepping people for the City of Barre National Night Out. So they will be at Courier Park, and I believe it's from 4 to 6. There'll be free food, and there'll be a big guy doing balloon animals. True story. I do balloon animals for the National Night Out. It's one of those things that I do. I love our police department. I love our police, and they ask me to do something, I'll do it. So I'll be making balloon animals that night.
Retirement gig.
Not happening. Not happening. No.
You can be the guy on the bicycle with all the balloon stuff in the little bag.
I did take a balloon. I did take a bicycle ride and live streamed it. Or no, I didn't live stream it. I uploaded the video from the Cabot Parade, which you didn't go to that one.
I didn't. I wasn't invited.
I now feel kind of bad about that. I didn't invite you. That's not very nice. You're more than welcome to walk in the parade with me at the Heritage Festival.
I am planning to do that. I got to get back from Boston in time, but I am
Okay.
planning on doing it.
That's it. That's going to be at 1 o'clock, I think. And if
should
you're
be
going to
back.
make it, let me know, because I think I'm going to get T-shirts.
Okay, I will definitely be there. I'm planning on booking it back from Boston that morning.
Excellent. Anyway, so then we've got some road closures, and so it looks like from Monday, July 13th through Friday, July 17th, between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m., Hill Street. Why would they close from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.?
That seems like a really terrible time to close.
Like, should be from like 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. would be
Right.
better, in my opinion. Hill Street between South Main Street and Perry Street will be reduced to a single lane with alternating one-way traffic controlled by flaggers. Motorists should expect delays and allow extra time through the work zone. And then beginning 7 p.m. on Friday, July 17th, Hill Street will be fully closed to vehicle and bicycle and pedestrian and rail traffic. Rail traffic. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because there's railroad there.
Mhm.
Yep. Between South Main Street and Perry Street. The closure will remain in place until 7 a.m. on Monday, July 20th. Then,
that's 4 days?
yep. But that's in addition from 13th to 17th. Closure in the day. During the weekend closure, drivers and cyclists will be detoured from South Main Street, Air Street, and Hill Street intersection to travel north on South Main Street. Turn right onto the U.S. Route 302 near City Hall Park, and then turn right onto Hill Street near Stone's Garage. Drivers and cyclists at Perry Street, Hill Street intersection will follow the same route in reverse. Pedestrians will be detoured via South Main Street, Church Street, US 302, Perry Street. Yeah, so there we go. So
There's
be
about a
prepared
gazillion
for
ways to get around.
significant traffic delays and frustrations. You know what? You know it wouldn't be a problem. It would be a lot less of a problem if West Patterson was open.
Right. But we don't do that.
Yeah,
It's just closed.
it's just closed.
Yep.
It's just closed. Do you know where West Patterson is?
Yeah, it's right
Oh,
up.
you do?
It's,
Oh man, I thought I was going to catch you on it.
It's right by Alan Jones.
Yep. Very good. Very
right there.
good.
I used to take it when Kira and Seamus, my younger siblings, were just starting at Spalding before the
Yep.
flood. I used to take that all the time to avoid
The traffic.
the traffic and just go up and around. But obviously now.
I think they should open it back up. They should just fix it. And if it's going to cost something, then pay it and then fix it so we can have it open again.
Right.
That's what my thoughts are. But you know what? Maybe I'll put in legislation if I get reelected. I might do that to fund putting in that back in there. I'm going to do that.
All right.
Maybe I could stuff it into a bill somehow.
Yeah. Slap an amendment somewhere.
Could do that.
Yeah.
I-89 southbound exit 8 ramp closure in Montpelier starting Sunday night. So starting tonight, right? Yeah.
Yep.
From 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. Just avoid exit 8. That's what I'm saying. It says I-89 southbound exit 8 ramp closures. So it's the on and off ramps are closed from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m.
So right when you're going to work.
Opposite. No.
They'll be
I
open.
go to work at like 8 o'clock
Oh, wow.
and I get out at 5 o'clock.
Wow.
So this will not affect me.
I've already been at work for an hour by the time you're even getting there.
When do you go home?
4:15.
Oh, so I'm still at work when you're going into work or when you're leaving. So yeah. And on top of that, oftentimes I stay later. So
Getting those overtime hours.
no, I do not get overtime. Unfortunately, I do not get overtime. For city council, which is on Tuesday night, they have a special meeting and they're meeting up at Hilltop Avenue. So a couple of years ago, well, not a couple, 6-8 years ago, we purchased through FEMA 2 properties up there, and they've been vacant lots since. And I guess it looks like one of the neighbors has started using it as a garden because it's something that you can do with it. And it's my understanding, and I could be wrong, somebody complained about that. And some reason the city council's going up there. Not sure why the city council's involved in it, but they
Who
are.
would complain about that?
Well, I mean, if your property is next to a property that you kind of enjoy the grass there, I could see if
Yeah.
you're not happy with that.
I wonder how the city council is going to approach that.
You know what? I don't know, and I don't have to worry about it because I'm not on city council anymore. I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy in this circumstance because that's like fraught with unpleasantness.
Yeah.
No one's going to be happy no matter how you answer that.
Yeah. Well, the city council's answer is, hey.
I'll say this: the garden looks pretty.
Yeah.
I drove up there to see somebody, and I saw the garden. It looks pretty.
That's good. So either they say, hey, you
So-
can't garden here, or they say, hey, good job.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
So if you want to know more, you can go there, Hilltop Avenue, 4:30 on Tuesday. If you're interested in learning more, and you'll get to see my sign that I put up there, booting for Barre.
There you go.
And then, of course, on Tuesday night as well, the regular meeting, which is at 6 p.m., Nicholas Torelli Castro, his last day is this week. So this week will be his last week. Council will appoint an acting city manager to serve until a permanent manager is hired, which they are working on getting that taken care of. They will also authorize the department heads to execute the FEMA buyout closings, because they don't want any hiccups in that process.
Right.
Believe me, FEMA is, let's see, how do I say this? They mean well, but they're not easy to deal with.
Yeah.
They're not easy to deal with. I'll just say that. They're not easy to deal with. They could be easier.
They could.
They could allow us to buy the properties and then require them to take them out of the floodplain or do some sort of mitigation. But no, you buy the properties and they have to become
Garden.
a garden,
Green
Which-
space.
which is all wonderful
Right.
until you realize that, Barre City, we got 4 square miles and that's not a lot of property.
Right. We're going to have a heck of a lot of gardens, though.
Could have a bunch of gardens. That is true.
Nobody's going to be starving in Barre.
I don't think I don't I don't think many people are starving in Barre. Like, I know there might be people that are hungry, which we have, systems set up for that. Starving,
Probably not a lot.
probably not a lot of starving people.
Even still, gardens look nice.
This is true. Council will consider allocating $2,000 from the Italian Stonecutter Memorial Fund, which I didn't know existed, to create flood-resilient flower beds at Denty Park, which is pretty cool. And then council will also consider approving the Downtown Vibrancy Fund application for the Barre Partnership, which includes $18,000 for a part-time marketing manager, a $2,000 for replacement of downtown banner hardware and replacement of banner damaged by the wind, which a portion of that work will be done by a local 3D printing business. And we know who that 3D printer is. It's 3SX3D, the ones that created this amazing 3D printed thing. That's
Unicorn.
right, folks. That is a unicorn. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
And it's got a little tchotchke to go on top.
And a little tchotchke in there. Not the ones that create. This was created by me. That's created by me. Vote for Booten. That's mine. I created that. This was created by the actual business. So, in case you wanted to see that.
You'll work yourself up to unicorns.
Yeah, I'll work my way up to unicorns. So they're and the knobs they're pretty cool. So, and then $5,000 for a Destination Barre project to continue creating interactive walking tours and maps. They will also discuss you've been to Hope, right? Hope Cemetery.
Yep.
You know the fountain up there, the one that's constantly broken.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that work.
No, you would not have ever seen that work. I don't even know if I've seen it work.
Oh.
And if I have, it was a very temporary time. But Giuliano Ceccanelli, who has been on 802 Scoop before, when we were talking about the work that he was doing down at the Granite Museum, he's offered to purchase the historic fountain at Hope Cemetery and restore it.
Yeah.
Not to a working fountain, but to turn it into like a for plants.
Oh, there you go.
And he's planning on restoring it as much as he possibly can, minus the fountain part, right?
Right.
My guess is he's going to try to because there was a granite sculpture at the top of it. My guess is, I could be wrong. I'm willing to bet you that he's going to remake that because he's a stone cutter, and he's just a phenomenal guy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be a fountain.
No, it won't be a fountain, but the fountain is not something that works up there anyway. So
Right.
a flower bed would be good.
Yep. Plants are good.
Yeah. And it'll still be, it'll be there. So the city council's thinking about, the recommendation is to charge him like $2,900 or $2,300. I sent an email this morning. I'm like, we should not charge him and we should seed him money.
Right.
We do the things. I never quite understand some of the things that we do, but this is one of those things where Giuliano has like the history with our city of doing some really kick our stuff, right?
Mhm.
I mean, you go downtown, you look at the bike racks. Giuliano Ceccanelli
Did all those.
Yeah. So, he's a gem of Barre City. I'll just say that. And I'm hopeful that the city council doesn't actually charge him. They shouldn't charge him.
Oh.
I mean, it's not costing them anything to say, yeah, you can work this. They shouldn't charge. I'm just saying. If you're watching city council,
There you go.
don't charge them. Anyway, so the city is continuing work on home elevation program and will approve a contract with an architect to assist with that effort as well. They have $900,000 for elevations.
Wow.
Which won't go very far, unfortunately. The council will also discuss whether or not to move forward with full applications for another round of CDBG-DR funding. Including North End buyouts, home elevations, and planning for 143 North Main Street. Those are going to be a topic of conversation for that. The city has already retained a grant writer to help prepare the applications. Hopefully with progress being made on the wastewater treatment plant headworks, the city will have a stronger position to secure additional funding for housing and resiliency projects. The headworks, I think, was really having a negative impact on the applications that were submitted to ACCD.
There you go.
I spoke to DEC, Department of Environmental Conservation, I think, and they were the ones that made the comment about the headworks being a problem in the city. Don't ask me what the headworks are. Something at the wastewater treatment plant.
Something important.
Yeah. Have you been to a wastewater treatment plant?
I have.
Oh, I think we've had this conversation.
Doesn't smell very good.
No, it does not. It does not. For the fourth straight July, heavy rains has brought flooding concerns to Vermont. Thursday evening, we saw torrential rain and flash flooding. Barre escaped major damage this time. Downtown still saw about a foot of water, underscoring the challenges of protecting flood-prone communities as state and local leaders work on long-term infrastructure improvements.
Yeah, my basement at my house turned into a little indoor swimming pool, so it was fun.
Did it?
Yeah.
I know somebody that when it gets wet here, their basement floods with like crystal clear water.
Huh.
And more than likely it's water from the city, which is not good.
No.
And it's not their water because it's not boosting up their rates. So it means that we have a leak in the system.
Right.
Which is not surprising because
it's about
we have
years
leaks
old
in the system.
Yeah, and it has to rain pretty hard for us to get water in the basement. But Thursday night, that was intense rain.
Super insane.
Yeah.
I was driving home because I got out at, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. you were already home by then.
I was.
So I was driving home and it just started coming down, and people were pulling over. I'm just like,
Keep going.
"Ah,
All right.
ah,
Let's go.
let's go." I was ready to go home. I didn't have to go home. I had to go and grab a key and bring it to someone. But I drove through, it was like 1 to 2 feet of water down on Air Street. It
Wow.
was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
It was kind of sketchy. Thankfully there wasn't a lot of damage. There was a few places that got some water, like Tasty Bites got some water down in their basement, but there was nothing, they didn't have anything down there. I think Bob was on WCAX talking about how he has a sub pump, so it cleans it right out.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any problems.
What's it with July?
I don't know. July just seems to be the month. We just need to get past July into August.
Right into the winter, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
That fluffy white stuff that doesn't cause any problems.
I mean, we don't have enough fluffy white stuff, in my opinion. Fluffy white stuff killed the ticks. I miss them.
So do chickens.
True. I'm not sure I'd want chickens just running free, although I've been to Turks and Caicos Islands. Have you ever been to Turks and Caicos Islands?
No, but I've been everywhere else. So
I went to Grand Turk before Carnival was there.
gotcha.
And so it was like not developed. I mean, they had donkeys running around, cows, chickens. They were all around. It was pretty phenomenal. I really actually enjoyed it. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have a problem with chickens just roaming free in the neighborhood eating all the ticks.
I think they're great.
Maybe we should do that.
There you go. Hear that, City Council?
Just
Chickens.
let's just let the chickens run free.
Let the chickens out.
Who let the chickens out? Who let the chickens out? Okay.
That's going to be a great reel for tomorrow.
Oh, that would be great. Here we go. So thousands of music fans came to Montpelier yesterday for a sold-out Do Good Fest, where national acts including Neon Trees, never heard of them,
Nope.
Toad the Wet Sprocket, never heard of them, Augustana, never heard of them, Smash Mouth, I've heard of, are taking stage along. So one of those Neon Tree, Toad the Wet Sprocket, or Augustana, one of them, there's a song that I do know. I just can't remember what it was. But Smash Mouth, I remember. I didn't go to this. Did you go?
Nope, it was sold out. Well, for some reason, I thought the Do Good Fest happened later in July.
Dude, you
than
could have called
before.
me. I would have gotten you a ticket.
Oh, well.
I have connections.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. Next year, I'll remember.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I have connections is because somebody else bought a bunch of extra tickets. They offered them to me, and I was like, "No, I'm all good."
I'll remember it next time.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I was there when the ex-ambassadors played a couple of years ago.
Don't know who that is.
I didn't either until I went and saw them, and they're pretty good.
Well, I know that Moe's was there, which Moe's Backyard Barbecue.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had that. And the person that had the extra tickets sent me a picture. The smoked mac and cheese and brisket. I was like, oh man.
You saw one of those tickets.
It looked so good. Anyway, so they were taking the stage. Smash Mouth with Smash Mouth, they were taking the stage along with Vermont's own Glam Cowboys. Do you know who they are?
No.
Hosted by National Life Group, the annual festival raises money for the Peace of Mind Fund, with every dollar from ticket sales and donations supporting organizations across Vermont that provide youth mental health services.
Nice.
Yeah. National Life's an amazing company to work for,
Yep.
and it's an amazing company in general. In case you didn't know, the VIP tickets $250.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, if I was gonna do it, I would be doing the VIP.
Yeah,
I would
because
totally
aren't
do the
general
VIP.
admission like $10?
Yeah, it's like $10. If I was gonna do it, if I was gonna go to the Good Fest, I'm dropping $250 to get the air conditioning and to be on the inside. I ain't got time for like slumming it. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't slum it in those kind of venues. It's not slumming it. I know. I'm just saying that I would want the the extra
The experience.
Yeah, the experience.
Yeah.
And I could use my own badge to get in.
Right.
Amazon has officially opened its new delivery facility in Champlain, New York. Which, do you know where that is?
Nope.
It's like up north. You've got Canadian border. You've got like Champlain's over here, Champlain, New York, and then Lake Champlain, and you got Burlington, and then,
Right.
it just goes further down. So it's up
there.
upper New York. A move the company says will speed up shipping across Clinton County and surrounding communities with same day or next day delivery.
There you go.
Have you ever been in an area that has same day?
No.
No, I have. It's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty awesome. I ordered a collar for my dog in the morning, and it was there in the evening.
Wow.
Like, I couldn't go to Walmart that quickly.
Right.
Oh, they didn't have the type of collar I wanted. But yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. Village leaders say the facility brings new jobs and economic growth, while Amazon continues to face issues over a proposed distribution center in Essex, Vermont. The facility was rejected by the town select board, whose decision has been appealed in Vermont Environmental Court. So, do you know anything about that?
Nope. Sounds like it's good though.
What was good? Are you saying that the facility?
Right. The facility is good.
Okay. Not the denial by Essex.
I didn't know Essex had a select board.
Well, I assume it's probably Essex Town, right? Was it Essex Town? I don't know. Somebody can drop it in the comments. Although there's like only 3 people watching.
Oh, that's all right.
They offer like $20 an hour. That's the average, which
Pretty good.
for Vermont is not enough to survive on.
No, unfortunately.
Which we'll get to that shortly. Burlington man is recovering after helping rescue a friend during a rare beaver attack while swimming. I know it. I want to laugh about this, but it's actually not very funny.
No, it's not.
I wish it was funny.
Me too.
But the Burlington man is recovering after helping rescue a friend during a rare beaver attack while swimming in Lake George on the 4th of July. Brandon Shortsleeve was bitten several times while pulling what wildlife officials believe was a rabid young beaver away from his friend. And both are now receiving rabies treatment as state officials monitor the area for additional aggressive animals. So it was rabies, which is super unfortunate. Because it would be, a lot of fun to to joke about this about because it's a beaver, right? Like
right,
it's a little beaver. Like how many? There's a problem if a beaver's coming up to you. So definitely rabies, and I believe they confirmed that it was a case of rabies, which a couple months ago we were talking about the pellets being dropped down. Goes
Right.
to show you we need to do that.
Well, apparently that beaver didn't get the memo.
No, that beaver did not obviously get a pellet. That's for sure. Kind of sketchy. Like to think about it, you're swimming and all of a sudden a little beaver comes up.
Little angry beaver comes
little
up.
angry
You're
beaver.
like-
Oh my goodness, angry beavers. Oh my goodness. So for folks that know, about a year ago, I don't know if Raylene was doing the show. We talked about angry beavers and cue the angry beaver clip. That's what I want to. When I do the re-editing of this, I'll throw that in there. But there was a conversation about somebody
Angry
going.
beaver?
He's lucky that the angry beaver wasn't rabid,
Apparently.
which this one was. So
Aren't beavers like super cute?
yes, they are. Beavers are adorable, and they're not friendly. Obviously, they'll smack their tail and then they'll run away. But this one obviously was rabid, so
Right.
it came after the people, which was super unfortunate.
Feeling feisty.
Yeah, and rabies doesn't usually get into beavers. Apparently, they're just not a suitable host. So it's unusual that the beaver had rabies, but makes perfect sense if they're attacking humans.
Man, that's a rough holiday. Holy moly.
Yeah, that would suck. and I think like rabies shots, they're not cool. I remember hearing something about them, and they're very unpleasant. That's what I've been told. Talk amongst yourselves, and I can try to figure that out.
That's wow.
Let's see.
Like unpleasant, like well.
Oh, okay. So according to Gemini, getting the rabies shot is not as terrifying or painful as urban legends suggest. Modern vaccines are given in the arm like a flu shot.
Okay.
Fast-acting antibody injection. But unvaccinated individuals require 4 doses of vaccine over 14 days. So at day 3, 7, and 14.
Wow.
That's going to be terrible. Rabies is not fun.
Yeah.
It's not a fun thing. But, yeah. All right.
Holiday to remember.
Yeah, for that guy, certainly. Governor Phil Scott says Vermont's affordability crisis continues to put pressure on families after a new poll found most residents don't see the state as affordable to live in. The survey found only 13% of Vermonters consider the state affordable, while 4 in 10 say they are likely to leave within the next 5 years with housing costs, insurance, and taxes driving many of their concerns. Love to meet the 13% that say that it's not unaffordable. My guess is they have plenty of money.
And they're probably
because I don't know anybody that looks at Vermont as an affordable place. And Phil Scott did speak on that, and we'll play that.
We are not living up to their expectations, and they're really suffering in some respects, trying to make a living here, not finding the homes or housing that they desperately need, and not being able to afford insurance.
Yeah. So Phil Scott spoke on that, and he's been pushing the affordability issue because it's a huge issue, and but the polls clearly state it. What I find rather comical is when I see people in the other party talk about affordability, and I'm like, maybe you shouldn't talk about that. Considering you've been in power for like 20 years, maybe you shouldn't talk about the affordability issue that was spurred on by you. And you see it a lot in like campaign comments. And I just it makes me like laugh because you just look at it and you're like, this is, I mean, no. No, you should not be that would be like an issue that you should not run on.
Yeah.
You know, there's just issues that you just don't talk about. That would be one of those issues that you should not talk about because you are the problem. All I can think of is Barack Obama from like 2012 when he was talking about, you know, the Republicans driving the car into the ditch. And he's like, you're the one that drove the car in the ditch. We shouldn't be giving you the keys. Hashtag vote for Republicans. Yeah. Vermont's unaffordable.
Yeah.
It's a huge problem.
Yeah.
And, you know, if people continue to do the same things, you have to expect, you know, you're going to get more unaffordability.
Right.
You know, yeah, gotta think about that. I don't want to talk about this one. A Vermont law requiring disclosures on AI-generated political ads is facing its first court challenge after Brattleboro content creator Hank Poitras, known online as Planet Hank, sued Attorney General Charity Clark in federal court. The lawsuit stems from an AI-generated video mocking Congresswoman Becca Balint and supporting Republican challenger Mark Koister, with Poitras arguing the video was obviously satire and that the state's new law violates the First Amendment protections. He's going to win that.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch that video, it is clearly satire. I mean, it's satire.
Yeah.
If you think it's anything other than satire, you need to check your biases, in my opinion. It's not a video that I would create,
No.
but it is because I showed you the video, right? Yeah. Yeah. So he'll win that argument. He may not win it in Vermont court because I mean, it would be hard to believe that he doesn't win it in Vermont court, but maybe he won't. He'll definitely win it the next level up.
Federal
It's
court.
just because it was satire, and you know it was satire. It just,
Yeah.
But you know, no, I'm gonna move on. Cash App's parent company, Block, has agreed to a $45 million multi-state settlement after Vermont investigators found the payment app failed to adequately protect users from fraud. Vermont will receive $1.3 million from the settlement, and the company has agreed to strengthen fraud prevention efforts and expand live customer service support centers. So, do you have Cash App?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's like a generational thing.
I have Cash App, I have Venmo, I have PayPal.
Oh, you can Venmo me money for my campaign if you want.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
Super easy to do that. I think
Yeah.
it's booting for Barry.
there you go.
You know?
I will do that.
Yeah, you get right on top of that.
Yeah.
So which one do you use the most?
Probably Venmo.
Venmo.
Cash App I have because each one of my siblings has either one or the other, but none of them have the same one. So I just have both of them.
Do you do crypto? No. Do you have any crypto?
No. Well,
I have crypto.
not that I know of. 401ks haven't invested in. They don't.
No.
They don't. That's why.
No, that would be a very poor investment model.
That's what I thought. But
Yeah, no.
so I was just gonna say, because unless it's in my 401k, I don't have any.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No. Burlington Mayor Emma Mulvaney Stanek says the Queen City is back.
Woo!
Pointing to improved public safety, a busier Church Street marketplace, new businesses, and a packed calendar of events. But a new VT Digger analysis finds that while many residents and business owners see real momentum, others caution it's too early to declare victory as downtown continues to grapple with homelessness, open drug use, housing shortages, and long-term economic challenges. Have you been to Burlington recently?
Nope.
When's the last time you went to Burlington?
Probably when I saw somebody feed Phil at the Flynn Theater.
Feed Phil?
Yeah, it's one of the shows I told you about. It's on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, you have to go watch it. Somebody feed Phil. But I highly suggest either eating something or having something to eat while you're watching it, because you will get hungry.
Even if I'm on Wegovy?
You will get hungry. It's the guy who wrote Everybody Loves Raymond.
No. Was it Raymond? Oh.
No. It was the guy who wrote it.
What's his name?
Phil Rosenthal.
Who he is.
Yeah. Somebody feed Phil. Netflix.
I'll say this. Good luck for Burlington.
Mhm.
I wish them the best. And still not going up there.
No, I don't. I can't. Well, I just don't have any reason to go up there.
Well, there is a reason. Like Mike's Pizza. Have you ever been to Mike's Pizza?
No.
Oh man, we should go see Mike's Pizza. You should go and try Mike's Pizza.
Okay.
It's really good. That is the only reason why I would go up to Burlington at this moment.
Yep.
That and Rookie's Root Beer. The only reasons.
The only reason.
Yep.
Hear that? The only reasons to go to Burlington?
Mike's
Rookie's
Pizza
and
and
Rookie's Root Beer.
Rookie's Root Beer. But I can get Rookies, I believe, down at 3 Penny Tap Room. So that's out. So then it's Mike's Pizza is the only one.
All right.
And Mike's Pizza is amazing. Drop it in the comments if you like Mike's Pizza.
Have to go meet Mike.
I don't know if Mike works there.
No?
No. It's been a hot minute since I've been there. It's probably been about 6 years.
Oh.
It may not even be open anymore now that I think about it. But I started going there when I was about 17. I went up to Burlington with a couple friends, and I had no way of getting back. And this was back in the 90s. So, I think one of my friends had a car, and we went up there, and I was up in Burlington. I don't even know how I got home, but I was up in Burlington.
I love those nights.
It was, yeah. It had to be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning before I got home. But we went to Mike's Pizza.
Yep.
And it was phenomenal. It was great. And then I was hooked ever since. And I would go up there and have many pictures of me going up there. I went up there with lots of, it's well worth it. Highly recommend it. Burlington was sketchy back then too, because when one night we came out, and I'm walking towards my red Jeep. It was 1998 Jeep.
Wow.
That I had. It was in 2000 something, but
yep.
So I'm walking out, and there's this guy, and he's like this, he's holding himself, peeing on my tire.
Nice.
I'm like, yo, what's up? Oh, I didn't mean to. And I'm like, you are peeing on my tire.
What do you mean you didn't mean to?
You're like in that direction. I mean, he was totally trashed. He was a college kid that obviously had a few too many drinks.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Not on my freaking Jeep. Okay. I was so irritated. Was so irritated. I'm like, dude.
That was
And I think I said, dude. And he was just like, oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm like, yeah. Okay. The guy I was with, we were just like, the heck.
I've been to Boston more recently than I've been to Burlington.
You ever been to Mike's Cannolis? Or no? Is it
Mike's Pastries.
Mike's Pastries.
It's a staple.
Yes, their cannolis are fun. Something about Mike's.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it
He
is.
can make pizza. He can make cannolis.
He can make cannolis. He can make pizza. Go, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, you have to come on.
Yeah, we'll
The
have
Barre
to.
Beat.
We'll have. You know, maybe we should.
Yeah. Find a Mike.
Could do that. As summer swimming season continues, health officials are reminding Vermonters to watch for cyanobacteria
Wow.
or blue-green algae before heading to the beach. Officials monitor conditions daily, and blooms can develop quickly, prompting temporary closures when algae reaches potentially dangerous levels. I've never seen the algae. Have you?
No. I wouldn't even know where to look for algae.
Well, algae is in I think it's in every pond. I mean, algae gets in the pools.
Oh.
That's the reason why you have to shock the pool.
Right. Well, it helps that I don't swim very often.
No?
No. Are you a
I
big
know.
swimmer?
I love swimming, but I've gotten to the point where I don't wear shorts. So
It'd be hard for you to swim.
yeah. And I don't, for the most part, I don't wear shorts. I don't like wearing them because I don't like my legs. I got diabetes legs.
Right.
But when I do go swimming, usually it's in a pool. I prefer the pools. So I can't see what's on the bottom. Like I can't, it's either pool or ocean. And even like, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in the ocean too. I don't know. I haven't been swimming for a very long time now that I think about it.
So you're not a big swimmer?
No,
No.
not really.
Yeah.
Montpelier property owners will soon receive tax bills that are lower than many had expected, thanks to a
Nice.
drop in city's homestead education tax rate and a smaller than projected increase in the municipal tax rate. While city taxes are still rising to support local services, state action to reduce education taxes helped offset much of the increase for homeowners, which is the reason why you should vote for Republicans. Brought it around. Phil Scott has signed an executive order launching the first phase of a healthcare affordability initiative aimed at reducing healthcare insurance costs and expanding affordable coverage options for Vermonters. The order directs state agencies to use every executive authority available to modernize Vermont's health insurance system. It also begins work on a package of legislative proposals that will be presented to the legislature in 2027, recognizing that many meaningful reforms require changes in the state law. The initiative seeks to make healthcare more affordable while maintaining important consumer protections, including guaranteed coverage for people with pre-existing conditions. So we have a terrible healthcare system in the state of Vermont. It's super expensive, and it's this monster that was created because we were trying to move to a single payer, and we were like, oh, we can't do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. So we have all this junk that really probably fits for single payer, but we don't have single payer. And
Right.
one could easily argue that we should not have single payer. But the cost of insurance is like exceedingly crazy in the state of Vermont. And I think New Hampshire is like one of the cheapest, and it's right next door. We've got to do something. I know that Phil Scott he had several bills that were submitted for the legislature. We didn't take up any. So
That's helpful.
Yeah, I know, super helpful. 2027, folks. Remember, you get to vote in November. Make sure you vote for people that want to make Vermont affordable and make it so your healthcare is cheaper too. But yeah, because it's not working.
No.
I was watching a clip, and they had doctors that you pay a subscription, $75 a month, and whatever they do in clinic, it's all paid for. And it's something like that. And there might be like but I don't know why we don't have that here. If we don't, or if we do, then great. If we don't, why
You
not?
should.
Yeah. I mean, it makes no sense. Yeah. That's all I got.
Wow.
It's 8:02.
We just blew through that.
We
And we
did.
spent like a half an hour on the city council.
We did spend a half an hour on the city council. Were you excited about the city council
Yeah.
stuff?
I was oozing with enthusiasm.
Riveted?
Yeah.
You were riveted? Was
I-
everybody else riveted?
I can't wait to hear about the garden still. I want to know what happens. This guy gets to keep his garden or not. I am pro garden.
You're pro garden?
Yep.
I'm pro everything. Again, not a conversation I have to get into.
I can't wait. I might go up there.
You're going to go up there?
Yeah.
Are you going to go there tomorrow at 4:30?
Hold a sign that says pro garden.
Don't do that. I mean, that would be kind of funny, but please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Don't cancel
And if
gardens.
you do that, please don't wear an 802 scoop or Barry bead thing. Don't be bringing the microphone.
Right. That'd be funny.
Oh, that would be awful. That would be awful. When I was in city council, we had so I'm not a big fan of cats, and I am really not a big fan of how we allow cats just to like roam free. It just irritates me. And we put all these restrictions on every other animal except for cats. So I was pro leashing the cats. and when we decided not to do that, we had people coming in. It was the same thing with the chickens. People were coming in with signs and
Love that.
and
And
I
you told me
just-
about the chickens.
yeah, the chicken. I think the cat thing, if I'm recalling this, the cat collars or the cat leashes came before I was on city council. But during the ordinance about animals, I brought up like having a special dispensation for cats
Yep.
and I had a whole thing written up that I literally wrote into the ordinance because I was so irritated by it. It was like cats are not subject to this ordinance because of their historical place as being a god in ancient Egyptian times. I mean, it was so close. I almost got it passed. Would have been phenomenal, and because it was just so irritating. But yeah, the chicken thing. I mean, do not talk about chickens. Like to this day,
Don't take
To
away
this day,
people's chickens.
do not touch chickens. You do not. I learned my lesson. Let the chickens free.
Michael
Let the
is
chickens free.
pro
Just-
chicken.
I am pro chicken. I am big time pro chicken. Big time pro chicken. I am pro chicken. I learned my lesson. I And it wasn't even my issue. It wasn't even my issue. It was the Ward 1 guy. It was Charlie's issue. And he was like totally freaking out about the chickens. And I'm like, I can see, chickens can be annoying. I get it. And oh my goodness, it was tough. There was a lot of people that were not happy with the chicken conversation. So anytime I just walk away. I just like I have nothing to do with the chickens.
No.
Do not touch chickens because that is people will hate you forever over the chickens.
If you take their chickens.
You do not take their chickens. I think we did.
Uh-oh.
If I recall, one of the ordinance caused us. I don't know. I'll say this for the people that are still bitter about the chickens. I'm the one that made it so you did not have to have a chicken's license. So just remember that.
Right. Remember that when you vote in November.
Right. Remember that. Remember that in November. Let's not talk about chickens. We can talk about eagles.
Tchotchkes.
Little tchotchkes. All right, sir. I got nothing else. Anybody want to say something? We got 5 people watching, but nobody comments. It's very sad. I'm going to start getting rid of the comment section.
There you go.
All right. Well, on that note, we hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and we will see you next week.